Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Leela WebDev. In this video, we are going to talk about the life cycle of the Android application. So what does this life cycle mean? So it's simply what I can able to say it is simply means the different stages on an Android app goes through from the moment you open it until the moment it closes. Every step in between is a part of the life cycle. Understanding this life cycle is very much important when you develop Android apps because it helps you decide what code should run at what time. The life cycle is basically the journey of your app. So not normally what will happen is when you first open the app, it starts certain methods. While it is running, it can pause or stop. And finally, when you close it, it is destroyed. These different stages are called the application life cycle. There are actually three life cycles in the Android. One is application life cycle, activity life cycle, and another one is the fragment life cycle. But in this video, we will focus only on the application life cycle. So let's look at the main methods. So I will try to show you. Yeah, here. So these are the application life cycle methods. First one is the onCreate method. So if you try to see this one is the onCreate method. This is the first method when your app starts. Most of the important setup code is written here. Next one is the onStart. So runs right after the onCreate method. onResume. So runs after onStart and continues while the app is running on the foreground. So when you first open the app, these three methods will run. So onCreate, onStart, and onResume. So now what happens if something interrupts your app? Now let's say that for example, while you are playing a game or an app, so and a phone call comes in, the app is forced to pause. At this moment, the onPause method will be executed. When the phone call ends and you return to your app, then what will happen? So again, onResume will be method runs again. So and you continue where you left off. So when you leave the app and put it in the background, then the onPause and onStop will be firing. So when you come back to the app, then onRestart will fire and again onStop, onResume and activity will be running. So like this. So now when you close the app completely means, for example, using the back button, then the onDestroy app will be method runs. So the fully flow looks like this. When you open the app, onCreate, onStart, onResume. When you pause the app, like onPause and again onResume. So when you move the app to the on background means then onPause, onStop, onRestart, onStart and onResume. When you close completely, onPause, onStop and then onDestroy. So these are the things which you will be able to see. So now the big question is, why do we care about these methods? Because each stage is useful for different situations. For example, let's say that onPause method is there. So it is useful for saving important data. For example, let's say that if user is typing an email and call comes in and you should save the text in the pause. Otherwise, the user loses everything when everything they typed. OnStop, when you will try to use it, is run background tasks. For example, you are building a GPS tracker app. It should still track the location in the background. But be careful, GPS drains the battery. So you might want to stop the GPS on stop and restart GPS in the on resume. Okay. So that is what I want to tell you on resume. So on destroy. So clean up the resources when the app is closed. Some apps like mail or messaging may even need to check the server in the background even after on destroy. So that is what we use the background services. So now let's see how to track these methods in the Android Studio. So in your activity, you can override these lifecycle methods like onCreate, onStart, onResume, onPause, onStart, onRestart, and onDestroy. You can use it. To check when each method runs, we use the log messages. So let's try to do it. So here, let's open our normal application. So this is our onCreate. So here you can write the log.d message. So I will be using the log.d message. Okay. So here I will be using this log.d. D means here you will be having different types, D, V, I, something like that. D is debug. And here the first parameter is the tag. So you can mention it as a life cycle. Okay. So life cycle. And this is the life cycle. So this is by using this tag, you can able to retrieve it. And here this one is onCreate. You can write it like onCreate. That's it. So you can add similar tags for the similar logs for this onStart, onResume, on like this, all the things you will be trying to add it. So let's try to add this one. So the next one onCreate, then you will be able to see onStart, right? onStart. Start. Yeah. onStart. Here you can add the log.d message and here you can use onStart. The next one will be the onResume. onResume. So then here it will execute onResume. So these are the three things which will be executed when the app starts. So then when it moves to the thing, then it will go to the onPause. Okay, so here also I will try to do onPause. onPause. So then when it goes to the onPause, so then again it will go to the resume. So when the onPause has been happened, okay, onPause, and again onResume will start. So then last one is the, so not last one, so onStop. So now when you move it to the background, so onStop will execute, and here you can add onStop. Okay, so when the onStop is done means then it will execute the onResume. Okay, onResume, then it will go to the onStart and sorry, onRestart. Okay, onStop is done means then it will go to the onRestart, then it will go to the onStart and onResume. So here I can use onRestart. The last one is the onDestroy. Okay, when you close the app, so it will execute the onPause, onStop, and onDestroy. That's it. So these are all things which you will be able to see on destroy. Okay, so let's try to see the output for this one. Sorry, on destroy. Let's try to see the output. So I am executing this one. Let's go to the log messages, and here I will try to search it with the life cycle. Okay, so here you will be able to see the first time when it has opened. So onCreate, onStart, and onResume has been filed. Okay, so now what I will try to do, so I will try to open this one. So then onPause and onStop has been filed. Okay, it has been moved to the background, right? So that's why onPause and onStop has been filed. So now what I want to do it is, so let's try to reopen this. Where is this one? So here I am trying to reopen this one. So here you will be able to see then onRestart, onStart, and onResume has been filed, which we have seen it. Okay, now I will try to completely destroy this one. So here I will try to completely destroy it. So then you will be able to see onPause, onStop, and onDestroy has been filed. So this is what I want to discuss about the application lifecycle. onCreate, onStart, onResume at the start of the activity opening. So when you move to the background, onPause and onStop will fire. So when you move the activity from background to the foreground, again onRestart, onStart, and onResume will fire. So when you completely close the app means onPause, onStop, and last one onDestroy. So when this onDestroy is fired means then again it starts from the onCreate. So when you open the app, again it starts from the onCreate. So if you try to open this app, I think this is not the app. I don't know where is the app is. Okay, so again onCreate, onStart, onResume has been started. So this is what I want to explain it to you. Hope you understood about this concept. So that's it. That's what I want to tell you. So now, so that is the Android application lifecycle. So remember, use onCreate for initialization, use onPause for saving the data, use onStop for background task or stopping heavy resources, use onDestroy for cleanup. This concept is super important in Android development because it makes sure your app runs smoothly, saves user data, and doesn't waste resources like battery. In the next video, we will move on to the activity lifecycle, which is another important part of the Android development. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you found this helpful. So see you in the next video. Bye.